take a couple of minutes. I'll probably be on here for about maybe 30. That's it. But the chaos has already started. So as of this moment, right, Patty Jenkins is out for Wonder Woman 3. Wonder Woman 3 is officially scrapped. Now, obviously, this is the rumor mill, but we knew it was going to happen. And now we're seeing Black Adam, the results of the box office. Some reports are saying that it's going to lose $150 million. Other reports are saying that it has a profit of 50 million. We don't know. But everything that we had planned for Black Adam, The Flash, Aquaman, Blue Beetle, all of it is just it's just in limbo. We don't know if we're getting a Black Adam 2. We don't know if what The Rock did with his company and getting back Henry Cavill, we don't even know if that's going to be legit anymore. So the ending of a Black Adam, where Superman pops up, and it's one of the greatest cinematic moments ever, it can all just go away. This is what I was talking about, man, in my previous video. You have DC, which is DC Studios now, taking on the task of creating a 10-year plan, trying to be like Marvel, bringing over Marvel personnel, and then having Discover, the parent over the company. So Warner Brothers Discover, you have the parent of the company just wanting to bring in somebody to make sure that the stockholders are happy. So that's all they want. They're looking for profit. If they do not get profit, then they're going to scrap and scrap and scrap and scrap and fire and fire and fire and rehire. And if you look on the Twitter feed for James Gunn, you see the image that he has. You see that he's not going forward. There isn't no, new 52. There isn't, brand new reboot. He's going for some old stuff. And I don't even really want to mention it because it's going to give it more power to where people go to Google, they type in the image, they type in the name, they type in the artist, and then all of a sudden we're back at square one, man. We did this with Smallville. We did this with some of the things that we saw inside the Arrowverse. We did this already, man. It's old, it's done, it's over with. All of that fresh stuff that we had with Man of Steel, all this fresh stuff that we had with Zack Snyder, it's all gone. They're going to erase it. And it's crazy because he put on there, he's letting us know. He's letting the ones that, did the hashtagging, the ones that got us the Zack Snyder's Justice League to finally be released after they said, remember the whole reason why we're here is that they said that Zack Snyder's Justice League didn't exist. They said that it was gone. They said that it never happened. And then Zack Snyder was like, yo, what are you talking about, bro? I got pictures of it. All of the cast, including Gal Gadot, including Henry Cavill, including Jason Momoa, including Ben Affleck, Ezra Miller, all of them, including Ray Fisher, who no one's talking about, were like, yo, what are you talking about? We filmed all these scenes. And then all of a sudden, more people started coming out. And then they had to release it. We forced our hands. But now they're going to erase all of it. They're going to take all of it away. And, I'm fine with a certain aspect of it. But there is no Wonder Woman without Patty Jenkins. It can't happen. It's impossible. It cannot happen. And the reason why I say that is because she deserves to get a 3-film arc. Even though, yes, let's absolutely 100% agree that Wonder Woman 1984 shouldn't have happened. But you can also, take that, Wonder Woman 1984, and you can get rid of it. You can take it and allow the Flash to come out with Ezra Miller, and then, I don't know, he runs through some portals, he does a couple of things, and he's good to go, you know? That's all you have to do. You don't really necessarily have to address it. You can just have him run through some sort of portal, run past, Steve, and erase the whole entire thing. You know, something like that. But that's where the key is. The key to the success of the next 10 years is, what are you going to do with the Flash? And let's say that Warner Brothers doesn't want to move forward. Warner Brothers Discovery doesn't want to move forward with Ezra Miller, right? The only thing that you have to do is let the Flash movie come out, whether you do it theatrically or you do it digitally or you do a little bit of both, how you did it with Black Adam. Let it come out for a little bit. You start looking online to see that it's being pirated, and then you go ahead and release it so that you can make your profits. And then once you get done with that movie, then you can reboot that character with somebody else. But if we're talking about 10 years, 10 years puts The Rock at 60 years old. 10 years puts Ben Affleck just shy of 60 years old. 10 years puts Henry Cavill just shy of 50 years old. 10 years puts Gal Gadot right at like 40 something, 40 and a half years old. It puts, Ray Fisher at 40. It puts Ezra Miller at 40. It puts, Jason Momoa puts him in 40 and a half. Like, we're looking at a very, very old team, man. And that's not going to fly. If they're trying to do what I believe they're trying to do, and that's just, get that blueprint that Marvel had, there's no way they're going to keep them. So, man, my hopes are this, man. Here's my hopes. Here are my hopes. Get Henry Cavill. Let him do another Superman movie. Let him do another Superman movie. Let him be the old person inside of the DCU. And then allow Batman to be old. Meaning keeping Henry Cavill and keeping Ben Affleck, for Batman. And then you can transition with another Flash movie to where Robert Pattinson's the Batman takes over for Ben Affleck. And then somebody else would come in for Superman. It could be Supergirl, that's fine. But Superman needs to introduce Supergirl in order for that to happen. But we just need that Man of Steel 2. We need to see him one more time, man. That's it. That's all we're asking for. Once again, it's like this. If you're going to support the DCU, you need to support it financially. If you want to support it and show the studio, Warner Brothers Discovery, that this is what we want or this is not what we want. If you don't like what they're doing with it, like for instance, let's just use the Wonder Woman situation. If you want Patty Jenkins to direct Gal Gadot in Wonder Woman 3, then do not watch anything that has to do with Wonder Woman. Like, cut it off completely. I mean, 100% cut it off. That's what you have to do. That's my only thing, man. That's it, guys. We're out of here. Hit the like button, subscribe button, all the good stuff. And then I'll come back later and talk about it more. That's